Well, today we're talking about iTNBluegrass, an organization dedicated to helping active older adults and people with visual impairments maintain their independence through transportation.
And transportation is golden, especially in a place like this. Joining us now to discuss their vital services and how you can get involved, we have Sue Michael and Gale Reece. We appreciate you both for being here with us today.
Thank you.
All right, so let's just talk about it. What is iTNBluegrass?
iTNBluegrass is a nonprofit that was started in Lexington 17 years ago. Independent Transportation Network. We're part of a national organization that was started in Portland, Maine 30 years ago. And we've given over 140,000 rides in these 17 years in Fayette County.
Just Fayette County alone?
Yes, Fayette County.
So how does it all work? If someone, is a part of your organization, how does this work?
We match volunteers driving their own cars to give rides to people 60 and over or visually impaired adults. We do own 3 cars, and we have fabulous paid drivers who know all of our riders. So it's a combination of volunteers and paid drivers to give almost 50 rides a day.
Wow.
Which is a real challenge to get everything matched. That's why we are needing volunteer drivers.
And Sue's a driver too,
right? So that's what I was even
Yeah.
going to say.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your experience as a driver and how, just memorable it is to even have some of those impactful moments with some of those women and men.
It's really quite wonderful. My car and the type of driving that I do and I'm available for is matched through our dispatchers to riders, so I know I get an email that says, you're picking up this person and they have these needs. They may have oxygen, they may have a walker or a cane, a companion, and it tells me where I'm supposed to take them. So I know all about what I'm getting into before I get there, and I know if they need me to come to the door, that kind of thing. So I will go up to the door, escort them down, make sure that they're comfortable and safe in the seatbelt, get them to where they're going. If they ask me, I'll take them into the doctor, to the office. I have one person goes to a hairdresser, and the hairdresser doors are so heavy, so you want to help them get in because that's really hard to navigate. So we do all the way arm in arm, door to door. So that's how we make sure that they're safe.
And there's the word right there, safe. You're safe with this organization because, Gail, as you said before we came on, there's a thorough background check on everybody. I mean, what's that process like?
It is a thorough state background check, but we do a training, and we look for people, and we have people who are passionate about doing a volunteer effort like this. Actually, a lot of early retired men love this because you can check it off your list, and you don't wait for the person. These are one-way trips, so you may take someone else may pick them up. So you pick up Mr. X, you take him to Y, and you check it off your list, and you can go to the next one. So we ask drivers to maybe give us a 4-hour block, but it's so flexible. That's why volunteers like it. You can choose whenever you want to do it, after whatever day of the week you want to do it, the times you want to do it, and we puzzle it together. Our ride coordinators puzzle it together. But then these people are retired, a lot of them, so if you're going on vacation or anything, you just say, I can't drive this week, or I want to change this day. So it's totally flexible to a volunteer's schedule.
I also love how you and I were talking a little bit earlier, and you were saying if folks are interested in learning more, they are always able to pick up the phone and talk to a live person for some assistance, right? Yes.
And when people make their arrangements, they call and make their arrangements. They can make them, a couple weeks in advance, or when you get that appointment, you call and you make sure that the ride's in our computer software, which was designed and maintained by the national organization. So everything is put in there and matched.
So with some of the people who are trying to volunteer, let's say they have certain vehicles, are there any restrictions as far as vehicles are concerned? Do they need to have certain things as far as their cars?
It probably, those big giant pickup trucks might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
They're hard to get in.
They're hard to get into for anybody.
That's true. That step up process.
Yes, step up. So just normal vehicles, we have all different kinds. The software will say if our rider who who actually, remember, there's never any money that takes place during the ride. It's all done by our computer software. But they can say, we can say no high vehicle.
Right.
Okay.
So then people will know that even a regular pickup truck might not be right. We don't have many pickup trucks, but
Right.
a regular big SUV.
So basically, you don't want any of the retired folks coming in with their old Corvettes in the two-seater, because that's also a
That's pretty low.
possibility as
That's
well.
exactly right. So you are always in need of volunteers, and you really need a lot right now, don't you?
Yes, sir, because our population, the baby boomers, my generation, we're aging. And we're aging to the point where we don't want to drive on Nicholasville Road. You don't have to have given up riding totally, but you don't want to drive at certain times of day, certain times you've gotten your eyes dilated or whatever it is. So you can use us, and their population is growing. The peak of the baby boomers were born in 1957. So we have a ways to go till we get everybody in Fayette County. And Fayette County has a large senior population. That's why we need volunteers.
Hey, Sue, you are a volunteer, like as we said earlier, and a board member. Will you come pick me up? Because I don't want to drive on Nicholasville Road either, okay?
I get it. I get
that's
it.
that simple, you know.
Absolutely.
But you're right.
Turn 60.
Yeah, that's right.
There
I gotta
you
get that.
go.
But there's a challenge. There's a challenge in that. You know, sometimes we don't want to do those things.
That's right.
It's fulfilling for you, isn't it, to help these folks out?
It means so much to me. My mom was a writer, and it meant I could keep working. So I didn't have to always worry about how she's going to get to the grocery store or to get her hair done or her nails. And that was so special for her. And then at some point I needed to help her more. And then I retired, and then I turned into a driver, and now I'm on the board. It's just, I'm so passionate that we can bring this peace. I mean, they're settled, you know, our riders are happy, they're engaged, they want to be doing more, and we're able to help them, and that's wonderful.
DriveALittleChangeALot.com, y'all, and you can help change a lot for these folks.
Amazing.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
need
so
those
much.
volunteers.
Thank you.
Thank
Volunteers, give them a call right now. Call that number on the bottom of your screen. You see it.
Yeah, you see it. Thank you all.
Thank you.